on this channel, we only give you updates that concerns Chelsea and Chelsea alone. Alright guys, welcome back to another segment. You know the word right now. We're always here to give you guys updates that concerns Chelsea and Chelsea alone. Yes, the Premier League session has ended. We are entering into the UEFA competition this week. Champions League, the Europa League, and also the Conference League, which Chelsea is in the Conference League. And we are going to be playing this Thursday against Head. I beg to pronounce those people, their name, they tire me. If you might be not here waiting, they call them. But we are playing on Thursday, that's the most important thing. But we are not going to be playing at Stamford Bridge. You understand? But let's go back to the Premier League. Talking about the Premier League that's just ended this week, if not end, this particular
last weekend.
Chelsea was sitting at number 3 before the international break with 19 points, alongside Nottingham Forest 19 points, Brighton 19 points, and also
Arsenal
19 points. So definitely, one has dropped. I was hoping that Nottingham Forest would do the business of holding down Arsenal. It dropped, but it did not happen. Ended 3-0. Now Nottingham Forest are now trying. They will start going back to their position where they belong to. Now they are number 7, if I'm not mistaken. Now Chelsea is number 3, still number 3 with 22 points. The same goal. There's nothing like goal difference between us and Arsenal.
Yeah.
Just that it's just we first them gets the results. You understand? So that is why we are there. We are just occupying that position. But talking about Man City, taking in 4 goals from Tottenham.
This is 5 straight games that they have lost. Very unusual of Guardiola. I really don't understand if I think about it. And the funny part, you say this man don't go sign new deal.
2 years deal.
He not go sign new deal.
Well,
that means he ready to die for the.
It's none of my business. I want to with Pep, like I said the other time in my video, I said that I will not underestimate what he can do. We can be saying, Pep is not up there. Before you brings up another tactics that will start working for him. And again, if means Pep losing right now, that will make me go to the number 2 position. No problem. You understand? Because me, I need it. If Man City should draw their next match against Liverpool, because I guess they are playing Liverpool their next match, Liverpool is going to be a very tough one. So if any of them should take a point each, and Chelsea should win Aston Villa next week, Sunday, at Stamford Bridge, definitely will be having 25 points, sitting at number 2 in case Man City draw. But it's not about having 25 points. The problem is for us to get goals. Because right now, goals will give us that edge over Arsenal. Because Arsenal will play West Ham. And we know what West Ham currently right now, they are not in good shape. Forget the fact that they messed up Manchester United so that they can bring in Amorim. You understand? But they are not in a very good shape right now. But never can tell. This football, anything can happen. You understand? But nevertheless, I know that Chelsea, we are pushing there. We are going there. We are heading somewhere. And lastly, before I enter into the Chelsea stuff, talking about Amorim, Manchester United draw against Ipswich yesterday. Congratulations to our ex-boy, Hutchinson, for doing the needful. Also getting man of the match in that game yesterday. That was a good one. But Amorim, that guy make mouth too much. He was talking too much even before the game. I know some Man U fans will comfort me in this video, but that's the truth. You don't just change things like that. Things doesn't work like that. That was why if it was jokingly, I said something like, for me, I would have preferred Vanessa to take charge till the summer.
To the summer, yeah.
Let this man come in, know the players that he doesn't want, sell them off, bring his own ideology, work with. Do you understand?
Yeah.
But now he's coming into pressure. And ordinary, if he beats Ipswich, you score goal under 2 minutes. For 2 minutes, you struggle to even get to Ipswich their post. Those guys played you very good football. And with the kind of football they play, I was now beginning to have second thoughts. Because we are going to be facing them anytime soon.
We will win them, no worry. We will win them. But Just like I always say about Manchester United is that this Amorim will come now. We will not to expect too much from him. If Man you make top 6 this season, then try.
Yeah, sure.
Then try. So I'm not going to expect much from Amorim. Just like as you talk, I will agree with that same philosophy. Wait at least till the till summer. You can now come and bring in your own style of football. Sign your own players because for you to thrive, you get players where go good for your whole style of football. Just like Maresca do. And one thing I like about Maresca is say to make mouth when he come.
Yeah.
When he came to Chelsea, he just told us that this is going to be like a process. Let's all enjoy the process and journey together and everything. Maresca no really promise us
He did not give any assurance.
You understand? So, Amorim coming in to the Premier League for the first time. You're a young coach. Coaching a big team like
the right man for the job.
Coaching Manchester United. It's not.
He say you are the right man for the job.
We go see now. We go see.
I watch him, but nevertheless, he's one coach I love and I respect so much. I wanted him badly at Chelsea. Take it or leave it, not even Maresca. But thank God it did not happen because there would have been much pressure on him. Do you know that Maresca, there's not much pressure on him right now? He's just trying to face off the media at top.
Now, because of the current results where we don't get, and it don't exceed the expectation of most of the Chelsea fans and the board currently now. So pressure not go there on them. Even if Chelsea lose like 2 games now, let's just say 2 games we lose, I'm not sure the pressure go still there on them. So he's doing well for me.
All right. Talking about Chelsea, let me start with the female team. Talking about Sonia Pompastor from Olympique Lyon as the new coach of the Chelsea female team. He has played, if I'm not mistaken, 12 games unbeaten.
No draw.
No draw.
That's him win all.
All.
Bruh.
He won Manchester United.
That's mad, man. You know these Chelsea girls, they dominate the league. Like, don't turn out to Chelsea Women's Farmers League. But it's very impressive. And it's why I thought say they impressive for me. Not because of saying that just women football, you understand? But for a coach like Emma Hayes to leave, and then Chelsea brought in somebody even more better. I don't say she never won trophy yet, but this her current run for Chelsea is even previously better than Emma Hayes. For you to play 12 games and not even draw one.
But I believe Emma Hayes have set
a standard or what? But
you don't water the ground.
So it's very impressive for what Chelsea they do for the women's side, and just like I always say, I wish they will carry that same spirit come for the men. Make like this we compete. So I'm happy for what I'm seeing from our girls. They just carry Champions League this season.
All right. Okay. Talking about the Chelsea versus Leicester game, that is the previous game. Looking at our defense so far, why is it that we must concede?
I go blame on to Maresca tactics. At the same time when in talk, say anyhow we will be, say we must concede.
It's now becoming a norm.
It's becoming a norm. See, the only thing is that I expected Chelsea to score more in that game because overall, I liked the way the game was in terms of the way Chelsea was playing and the intensity of the game. And they wonder how some people thought the game they boring. The game was not boring for me. In my own terms, I just like the free flowing football Chelsea was playing, especially from the Cucurella's angle, like sweet football. But then we need to take our chances. We will get chances, not go take them. Look at the goal now Jackson scored. It was out of nothing. Out of nothing. So that the ones now where we can't get the chances where they're very obvious for us to capitalize on. We need to capitalize on them. So if we had scored more goals, it would have complemented, even though we conceded, it would have complemented. It was just a penalty, yes, and which was actually a penalty. But at least if you scored like 4 or 5 in that game, if you complement at least the one goal where they scores. And now in the area of we not keeping the clean sheet, it's not just Sanchez you blame. You have to also blame the defense line. This is why I will keep saying that we need an extra centre back that will step up.
We'll get there in our next.
You understand? Video. So for me, I feel like if we had scored more goals, if you get as you go be said, you just say we score more goals for that game. Let's start for no even get mine to even come out to even play us.
True, that's true.
They for sit back.
But Maresca do bad things, sure. That's how you do.
It's in
He now he make them a sack coach where them bring to come replace Steve Cooper.
That wasn't the former Nottingham Forest coach.
I guess that's.
Well, I know anything where they want to make them do, they can sign them.
And I'm hearing that Graham Potter is up for the job.
He's warming up. You go see Chop Sack again. You go see Chop Sack again because these guys are not playing. Leicester City, for me, I think they see them as small club, and they don't deserve to go back to relegation now that they have come back. You know, Leicester City doesn't deserve to go back. So they will need a top coach that will handle the team and take them at least for the Premier League, maybe day for Premier League still.
All right. Talking about the game, and we have always been looking forward for this kind of football, the likes of Felix and Palmer on the same this team lines. If you watch the game very well, what can you tell about these two players? Do you think the connection is there? Do you think there is hope for these two men to play the same time on the pitch?
Mm-hmm. You know, bad. It's not entirely bad. You know, this is their first time of playing together. But what thing I noticed for that game, you say, if you like carry Felix put for wide area, you go still one cut inside. Now, kind of ball be that. And you cannot, at this point in time, say, okay, Palmer should switch for him. It's not going to be possible. So we were lacking in that left-hand area, if not that Cucurella was, covering up and then making those runs. So I think as time goes on, it's going to get better from the two of them. I saw some 1-2 passes and link up between them during the game. I don't know if anybody saw that in the Leicester City game. I saw it. So I was kind of, a little bit hopeful that as time goes on, as Maresca keeps featuring the both of them, that they're going to understand themselves and they will play well. But Felix, you get one thing about Felix, we need to try. Felix is too natural. We've said it before. And sometimes his decision-making is bad. His decision-making with the ball is bad.
Okay.
Not be every ball where you go just every rebound where you want to shoot. Sometimes calm down. Sometimes if you even pass better ball, or sometimes use your other foot and make a good shot. You understand? So I just feel like saying that waiting Felix just need to improve on in game, his decision-making. Apart from that, I think the Palmer and Felix, as time goes on, they will understand themselves.
And this guy, Enzo Fernandez's performance yesterday, what can you take of it? And also, in the next 5 games, what do you think of him?
Fernandez's performance yesterday was, on Saturday, right? It was brilliant. I was very impressed with his performance. I was happy with it. I know that waiting most Chelsea fans want more talk. We will talk him. Just like I always say, if you do well, we'll praise you. If you don't do well, you go talk down. So he did very well. He made some good cringe passes on lock, and it was impressive for him to make that second goal, that goal when he scored. He arrived, he was at the right place at the right time. And that was what Maresca was trying to utilize out of him.
Try to arrive in the box.
Yes, arrive in the box. And that was what he did. And he was lucky to just, head the ball and he got the goal.
But that was a good cross from Cucurella down to Jackson. Jackson hitting it. One more. So it was a good game.
Great, nice performance from him.
But they say I've not really talked much about this guy. But the sheer performance,
bro,
was outstanding.
Bro. The funny thing now is that when you want to now believe in this set of players, they give you a reason to not believe in them again. But actually did he in fact, if not for probably Enzo Fernandez and Cucurella, I would have said he was the third best player in that game. Bro was making interceptions, bro was defending well. I saw an increase in his pace in that Leicester City game. But the question is, can you be consistent with this type of performances? This type of performances can even make you to even bench anybody you need to bench in the team. It doesn't matter. Why are we talking about signing a centre back when Badashi is there on a norm? If they perform like this for us, if they give us this kind of performance every game, why are we talking about signing a new centre back? So he was superb in that game. I was very impressed. I was not surprised. I know what if you do when in they play well, when you want play well. But he should just bring this consistency in his game, and he's going to emerge as one of the top defenders in the Premier League. I see potential in Badiashile. Surprisingly.
All right. In the that same game, Nkunku did not really come up on time. I don't know whether he came up, but I don't forget. But looking at Nkunku so far, do you think it's really fair on Maresca's side to be keeping that guy on a long run in the Premier League?
With the way this Nkunku talk, they go. I know say time will come when Maresca will eventually start him for a Premier League game.
Because definitely we have been dragging on Felix, and Felix came up finally.
So as time goes on, Nkunku will be introduced or he will start the game. But it's like I'll keep saying this thing. Nkunku is not a natural 9 or a center forward.
He's a support.
So sometimes when we expect Nkunku to affect a game as a 9, especially from the starting of that game, they work the way people they expect. Unless you want to decide to feature him as a 10 or as a false 9. But even that, just play him as a natural 9, he will be isolated from the game.
That's true.
And with waiting we see Jackson do now on Saturday, like you can look at that goal from Jackson, for example. Not every striker will do what Jackson did. Even Nkunku no go fit do that the way Jackson do. Defender don't already possess the ball. Some strikers don't sit back or say, okay, he don't get the ball. But Jackson kept pushing after the ball, hoping that the defender will make a mistake. And it happened the exact way. And then now look at the composure with the finishing. Not many strikers will be able to do that. So as it stands now, you as a coach, if you want your team to win, you will not say let me start Nkunku ahead of Jackson currently now. Not that Nkunku is not a good player or he doesn't deserve a start. But just like I explained, he's not a natural 9. It's not a natural 9.
All right. In conclusion, let's go back to the first one that we talked about, the Premier League. In conclusion, we stand a chance of contesting for the title, right? Yes or no? I need comments too.
Do we stand the chance?
Contesting.
Liverpool no angry. I've been even the hope say at least Southampton go hold them, at least even a draw, draw points. But what I'll say right now currently is that Chelsea still stands a big chance. The Premier League is very open. There are so many matches ahead of us. Just like the coach and the players will keep saying, let's take it game by game. And before you know, we'll find ourselves in a very better position to decide if we want to take over the league or not. But I'm not even the way Man City they do safe. I know say small time they go still bounce back. It's Man City for you.
Yeah.
But let's just take every game one by one. We'll get there.
All right, guys, I guess that'll be all for now. Do it to like, share, subscribe, follow this page because on this channel I will give you updates that concerns Chelsea and Chelsea alone. My name is Peters.
And my name is Big Dave.